We have a least cash phase for this week's, and I think I want to give it a go. So first things first, I'm gonna give some partial credit to Punji, because he showed how to get top 50 with super mines. And as you can see, because it's very easy to copy a least cash time or least cash score, you can see a bunch of people like have tied with this exact same score. However, I'm not gonna do that. I think there's a way to cut down on this least cash amount while still doing the same general strategy, aka Supermine, so let's give it a go. Hero this week, you can't do Gibraldo, otherwise that would be the choice, so I'll do Azili. Azili is good because the totem gives you 15% attack speed, and you're gonna need that because, yeah, it's basically literally just Supermines. You can beat all tiers of Phayze with just enough buffs if you give a Supermines. What spot am I aiming for? Basically, anything above those, like, cluster of times. I think this thing I have in mind, this strategy, will easily be top 50, so we'll have that at minimum. Since Supermines can't move, do I need to move with Chinook? That is true, yes. That's what Punji did. He used an Ultra Boost plus Jungle Drums plus Alk Buff plus Chinook to move his Supermines across the map. And I'm gonna do most of those things, but I'm gonna do it cheaper. First things first, I think we can probably get away with going Discount Village first, right? I think so. Reason number one why least cash is my favorite game mode is that I can pull up the double discount early. Kidding, but also not kidding. So yeah, I think I could probably do a 002 before I go for the heli pilot. So yeah, because this is least cash mode, we're not even gonna do banana farms because the money crate from the Chinook is actually all you need to afford super mines. Isn't that crazy? I think we probably can't go for two discount villages for a heli, so I think I'll at least get that down. Don't worry about the the timer. That's only as a tiebreaker, which is I think the reason why sometimes I prefer that, like, least cash, least tiers over a rank time. Because trying to, not get a penalty for a beating round tier is really annoying. Plus, farming optimally for every single round is also very annoying. Granted, there's still a lot of optimization that you need to do for these kind of bosses, but it's a different, more tolerable kind at points. So, let's do heli. I'm gonna put it right over here. And then I could probably rush a second 002. So I need to get my second village in a way that it hits the heli pilot. This works, right? Beautiful. And then also enough space for a spike factory up here. Perfect. And then an out buff. This is important. I have the heli in a place where I get out buff. It does not throw on the heli, only the spike factory. So here's downdrafts. And then we should afford support Chinook, ideally before round 40 comes in. Yeah, the way it's looking, I'm not gonna get Chinook until, like, into Phayze, which is gonna be sketchy. Because, yeah, for tier 1, it's spike mines. All I can say is that it's definitely gonna be cutting it a little bit close. Also, Heartstopper for the Reeker Rainbows here. Okay, I'm gonna leave a couple lives here, but that's fine. Not a big deal. I'll get them back anyways with Chinook. But right now I'm 1k short. Again, you have to double discount, otherwise, well, my score is gonna be a little bit worse. If it's not possible to greet this hard, though, then yeah, we'll have to skip out on one discount village before going for downdraft. That's not a big deal. Also, do I have to use, hang on, Spike Factory? I might have to use Totem just to beat these rounds here. It's just a Zeely and... Hell yeah, I'll do Totem. This buffs the heli, too. Alright, Heartstopper again for Reeker Rainbows. Finally my first crate, so... finally enough for Spike Balls, at least. Yeah, even Spike Balls is pretty decent against tier 1. See that chunk? Now we just have to slowly glide it across the map. And also make sure to downdraft as hard as possible so that, Spikes actually hit Phayze, not the other balloons. Into the corner. I don't even think we go for out buff yet. We just rush Spike Mines, because that does way more damage. It has way more pierce than normal Spike Balls. There's just, yeah, round 45 is just the 40s in general. They got too much going on. Okay, there we go. We got a crate. This is our Spike Mines moment. And then I Chinook, yeah? Yeah, let me Chinook. Wait, am I dead? 32. Again, I'm gonna take it because I regenerate lives, even though Totem costs 10. So I need to go out buff next. Again, double discount it. And then I'll Chinook it as soon as I get the 975. Do I actually Chinook the Yauk first? You know what? Sure. It's kind of dangerous because Phayze is about to, like, get past Spike Paw, so I feel like I need the cooldown, but I'll risk it. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, Chinook cooldown is a lot faster than I thought. This is good. So now, let's move it up here. Alright, next thing I should do is I should do Jungle Drums. This is just ahead of time, because I don't plan on upgrading any of these. Yes, I'm not even buying a Stronger Stim, if you guys haven't noticed. That's what Punji did, however, I believe I can actually cut the Stronger Stim. That's dangerous because that's like a... That's a decent amount of attack speed that you lose for like Super Mines, even late game. But trust me, I think it's possible. 3k is a lot to save. Yep, final stretch here. I'm even not going to use the totem, yeah? Don't need it. Nope, nice. E to the Z. Now, I think the play is you actually don't want to move the Spike Mines. Reason why is that you need to make a good amount of money. I'm not trying to afford a Super Mines by tier 2, by the way. But definitely for tier 3. For tier 2, we just overclock the Spike Mines, and I think that's enough to beat it. Right now, the goal is going to be to just stall rounds as long as possible and get as many crates, which is going to be annoying without a speed hack, but nothing I can do. And yes, they didn't fix this glitch yet, but if you go for the Chinook, you can still infinite stall rounds. I didn't do this round, though. But I'll definitely make sure to do it for next rounds like this. If I do this right... Nope, I didn't do it right that time. But usually, if you just keep it up there, there should just be, like, a single ceramic just stuck up. Yep. It's happening right now, guys. I don't think I need to go too hardcore, by the way. Like, even with just modest stalling, I can probably afford Super Mines tier 3. Let me just get my, what do you call it? My overclock right now. Alright, time for tier 2. So, first off, overclock. And let us play the rounds. Move it right up over here. And also, at the same time, make sure to try to stall out the rounds. In fact, it's actually more beneficial to stall out these rounds, because the timer already goes while you're trying to beat Phayze, if you know what I mean. So you don't get any more penalized than you normally would, because, you know, again, the timer's still running, as long as the boss is alive. I'm trying to get an infinite stall going for... Oh, no, I can't. I can't quite do the infinite stall, I don't think, because the portal moves up where the balloons are. Although I guess it could blow everything back, but... Yeah, I don't know if an infinite stall is possible. Let's just move the spike back down now. I don't think I'm stalling out these rounds long enough. What I gotta do is I gotta just leave, like, cerams like this, yeah? Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Just keep the heli up here, so only the heli can attack it. And then I think once it hits the skull, I should move the Spike Factory. Not too much, though. I want to try to keep it in Jungle Drums range, so right here is good. And then I'll move it to the right side later. Also, this isn't stalled, but yes, it is also... It might be a good idea just to Hex, just so that the BFB insides don't eat up spikes. So sure, I'll do it for the BFBs here. That's a lot of RB that could be saved. Also, let's try to stall these rams. There's like nothing damaging it other than the NG, and I guess the Dart Monkey, but they're camo actually, so never mind. Oh, never mind, Phayze just ruined that. So, occasionally, he just pulls in balloons that are behind him, and yeah, that ruins the stall, oh well. Also, another BFB, we will Hex, yeah? Yeah, it's Hex. Okay, and I think one last move, yeah? Some spikes here are starting to go behind Phayze, so yeah. It's a good time to move it up one more time. Yeah, tier 2 isn't going to be too bad here. We kill it at about the same time we did tier 1. Now we have, I would say 15 rounds to get Super Mines up. I don't have to get it around 80, but I just have to get it, well, early enough so that Super Mines can deal with the rest of Phayze. Like, a tier 3 Phayze should get taken out really easily, but you gotta remember that it shifts forward a good amount. 8 times, 3 skulls. Yeah, 24% of the track. Anyways, GG's, let's just move it back over here. Actually, screw perma-stalling. This is probably enough stalling. Just if I micro the heli, and then keep them like this, where none of the towers attack other than NG. Sure, we'll move the NG as well, just to stall it out a wee bit more, and Dart Monkey too later. I mean, even with the Dart Monkey, it's taken quite a while for it to kill, but we can take it even longer, just by moving it out of the way. Sure. Yeah, we're only 15k short right now. That's great. Guaranteed to get it before 85. But again, the earlier the better, so we'll just stall just a wee bit more here. Gee, I sure hope nobody else has the same score as me, or same, you know, cash. Otherwise, I probably lose tiebreaker. Let's just move this up here now. Alright, I am ready for tier 3. Let's get it. Alright. Now we're 1k short. I'll hex here just to make things a bit faster, yeah, sure. Alright, there we go. Got your mines. And yeah, should make for a very easy tier 3 here. So now all that's left is one more upgrade. Because just looking at this, it's not enough, by the way, to be a tier 5. So what a lot of people have been doing is Ultra Boost. However, I think there's one thing that's cheaper and is about as effective. That's also the reason why I got a second village. The answer would be Homeland Defense. I've done some theory crafting and testing, and I can confirm it's about the same efficiency as a 10x Ultra Boost. About the same efficiency, but it's also a couple $1,000s cheaper, so yeah. If anyone wants to do the math, that'll be my ending score. Let's just do one more Sewer Mines movement, and should be a GG now. Yeah, not even out buff. Nice. Easy. Alright, at this point, I don't really have to stall. I only need, like, $50,000 more for Called Arms and a Homeland. But I'll do just a mild amount of stalling. AKA, I'll move Sewer Mines up a little bit. Alright, there's Called Arms. So yeah, my final time will be 242k. So that clears off the chunk of 249k players by, like, $7,000. Not bad. I'd say this is probably about as low as you go to Sewer Mines. I think the top times right now are under 200, which definitely involve another strategy. Alright, and that's the final defense. I guess tier 5 here will give us a good indicator of how much damage we need. Let's just go all in. Azalea's at the point now where Hex only costs 1 life, so I'd say definitely worth using. I think it's important also to combo Overclock and Homeland uptime, because it's multiplicative when you add those two attack speed buffs together, which thus make for, again, that makes up for the Ultra Boost. Because Ultra Boost is only a permanent 67% attack speed or something like that. But you see the problem? Here's one problem with not having Ultra Boost. When both abilities are on cooldown, Sewer Mines is really, really weak. So I think I have to use Hex between those moments. Yeah? Yeah, I got a Hex to the ZMGs. I need to try to reduce the amount of children there are. Because, yeah, I'm not a fan of children. I'm not talking about just in the game. You need the corner here so that there's more explosion of radius for those ZMGs. We'll use it now. Yep, that stalls enough time for Homeland to come back up, so we should be good here. And easy. So ideally, I like to end off 119 with every ability up. Otherwise, this is going to be, well, I'm not sure. But it gives me more wiggle room, so let's see. Yeah, just in time for the Overclock, sheesh. Now we have some wiggle room, let's go. Gotta get the damage out instantly, so, yeah. Totem, Homeland, and OC. How much damage is it doing? Yeah, I mean, it's doing pretty decent damage to the boss. Already 1/8 of the HP gone. By far the biggest question mark here is whether or not the lack of stronger stim will be a problem. It's like 5% attack speed, but also like not having full uptime on tier 3 hertz. Also, this round has too many ceramics. I got Hex this, right? Yeah, I got Hex all those mobs there. Even with Hex, no, it's leaking. Okay. See, the problem with having both abilities on cooldown, or both attack speed buffs, it's just too leaky. Okay, what I could do is I could Chinook it, but that's really early. How much HP do I need? No, I think that's too early. If I do this, I think I'm dead. I still am dead, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, this gets me less DPS, but what if I stagger the abilities just a little bit? Like, I need one of the two abilities up for 122, so maybe I'll stagger Overclock. Because Overclock lasts a little bit longer than Homeland, I think. Like, it's less DPS, but it's worth it if I can keep the Sewer Mines up here. Because if I move it down there that early, then that's so much wasted time. Alright, 122. See, I have Overclock. So this should be enough attack speed to survive the ceramics. Yeah? Yeah, barely. By like 2 ceramics. Nice. So I can keep it up here until it hits a skull. Anytime now. See, the problem with having this many spikes actually available is that when Phayze is through them all, they don't even do any damage to them. He he deletes them before we can damage them. Just some food for thought. But I think right now, like, our Overclock and Homeland pattern, by the way, both abilities have the exact same cooldown, which is, like, very lovely. Makes it very easy to, you know, sync them together. But the current pattern we have, like, leaves very little downtime. Like, let's watch here. Overclock is still up, and it doesn't disappear until Homeland's up again, yeah. We have, like, no downtime The thing is, it's not a good idea just to Hex willy-nilly. Even though Hex gets you more, you know, spikes that can hit Phayze. I'm not sure which rounds are, like, too hard. That's what Hex will get us out of. I'll use that for that purpose rather than just trying to do more damage. Super Mines. Alright, on next Skull, we move it here? Or all the way to the right side? No, I'd say also keep it in alpha range. Like, here's good. I like this spot. I'm not sure if I want to use my next Chinook on Alchemist or Spike. I'll do Alchemist, though. It's not a great spot for when Phayze goes in the corner, though, this Supermine spot. Just a lot of spikes over here, miss, but hopefully that's still fine. Alright, let's move it over here. Supermines is back again, by the way. Where do I move it? Where do I move it? Here? Oh, crap. Okay, there's no Alchemist in it, but let me just... No, I'm dead. Okay, we just do the safe spot, then. Here early? Yeah, let's move it up early, okay? It's about to blow. Like, we don't have a problem with beating Phayze. It's just surviving Bloons when they're this far ahead, you know? I do have my Chinook coming up really soon, by the way, so... there, now we get some attack speed. Yeah, this is getting a little closer than I like it to be. I don't Hex this part right now. There's only a couple of ZMGs. We're good. The final 1/8. Phayze is almost to the last corner. Do we move the... I think we move through mines one more time. Yeah, just a little bit, so that more mines target near the exit, like that. So, DDT here. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I just tanked it. Yeah, they're all really scary. Crap. I'll just Hex for the ZMGs. I don't have a homeland, right? I'm dead. I think I needed to move through mines even more left. I shouldn't have used my Chinook. Because we're dead, I think. Let's see. I'll do a retry last round, but I think I kind of dead-ended here. I think if I optimize just a little bit more, it's possible. It's just the AI balloons here. So close. Yeah, it's not happening. Alright, we're going to retry from round 100 and, wait. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Okay. I still have a little bit long with that round, but okay. We're going to do a reset. Because Phayze makes tower slower, that makes tier 4 even worse, because there's even more downtime where things can leak. Who knows, maybe this run is a bit lucky of a run. Also, maybe I should move my... when I move my Chinook, or my Super Mines to this corner, it should be in this corner, not here. Yeah, it's fine, because I have overclock up. Oh, it's not fine. Why this time it's not fine? Weird. Yeah, okay, that... I got lucky the first time around, I guess. Alright, there we go. 122 is in, and overclock is up. And we still don't win? Alright, Homeland... or sorry, Totem and overclock is up. Yep, this is doable, right? Yep, got it, finally. That's much more consistent, having those two abilities up. Now, I don't think any rounds until 135 are a problem. I guess for these rounds, you're sure, I'll use Hex. Just because I know I didn't use it in the first go-around, so like round 130 or something like that. So I can probably get away with a little bit extra damage here. And there's Skull. I feel like that hit a little earlier than last time. Okay, finally we hit that Skull, so now... do I just move it all the way over? Yeah, I'll move it all the way over. Frick it. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't think this run is much improved from last time. I guess only time will tell. I'll Hex here. I think we could probably reduce the RB of all these ZMGs. Yeah, aren't we ahead of pace? I think by this point, 134 was about to end. So we've stalled the runs a little bit longer. Or that, or we've done damage to Phayze a little bit faster. Now we're down to 300k, and I have a Chinook ready if I need to replace it. I won't replace it until 135. 135 starts, so that I have some leeway. Yeah, like here. I'll start by moving it up here. Sure. Okay, that was unlucky. Let's move this a bit here. Oh my god, I'm dying up. I'm still dying. Oh, come on. I've probably spent 100, like 10k monkey money at this point. It's so close. I don't know what to do. Let's change his lead first. Hex. DT only. Move this a bit to left. The problem is that there's no spike mines. Left for DT is... like, Phayze eats it up instantly. We can try the following. This is a really crappy spot, but... no, it worked. Look, there's a mine. Literally, all we need is one mine. Yep. Hex now. Yep, we got Homeland. So we have to hope this just defends these ZMGs right at the exit. I used Hex. Alright, last 70k. If we can beat this for 136 starts, there's a chance. Oh, 22k now, please. Don't tell us we're dead like at the last second here. Alright, did it. Now we just have to defend the balloons. And yeah, that was way closer than I thought. You literally cannot cut any tower from this, I don't think. Not even the 300 Alk. Even that mate was really close. Well, GG. That should be a guaranteed top 50 time. Again, $7,000 lower than Punji's strategy. And where does that put us on leaderboard? 23rd if we get rid of this guy, who's totally legit. And also 60k, so we're actually 22nd place as it stands. So yeah, we did it. Cleared top 50, and we also cleared again the giant chunk of you who have tied for the exact same time. Exact same score, because they have the exact same strategy. That was fun.